Hello, guys, and welcome to my post today on increase your online presence through content marketing. Um, First of all, welcome to ColinMcGill.com. My name is Colin McGill. So I guess we'll just get down to it, really. Um, there is no doubt the importance of content marketing um, can't be underestimated in any shape or form. It is the way of the future because we are living in an information age where people expect to get quality information at their fingertips, and the search engines now are really they're cutting out any real shortcuts on climbing up the search engines. You really have to be producing quality content to really gain that online presence and to gain um, credibility within the search engines and to gain ranking within the search engines. And the way to do all this is really through producing quality content. I suppose the first thing you'd want answered is, what is content marketing? Well, content marketing really is just an umbrella term for any marketing strategy um, that involves content creation and content sharing. And I suppose it takes a little step further, that it's any content created or content shared to get to engage people and to attract them to potentially buy a product or service. I suppose is really how you would define content marketing. Um, the thing is about content marketing is you really have to start producing the quality content, as I've said, because it's really all about positioning yourself through producing this content. And what I mean by by positioning yourself is you have to set yourself apart. And how you're going to do this is you're going to produce the content to a high quality, obviously, and you're going to use different mediums and platforms to promote it. But you have to really create an angle or a segment within your niche for yourself. So you really have to highlight your products and services, why it gives value to the end user or the potential customer if they come and they purchase your product or service, or they become a part of your opportunity and they're becoming your customers. You really have to highlight why you are the best to get that particular thing from, and how you're going to do this through your content, through engagement. Um, the real ways, I suppose, about how you're going to produce this content, you have to be mindful of the fact that when you are writing posts for your blog, obviously your blog is your home online, as I've said in other posts. And for the new people today, a blog is your home online. It's your center point, and it's where everything else starts from. It is your focal point, and the thing is, you're producing your information and your promotions. You're going to put it on your blog, but the thing is, it's how you're going to present it. It's not good enough just to write good information and put it up there. I see a lot of blogs, there's a lot of text on them. And to be quite honest with you guys, look at our own behavior. We don't read. We just scan and we just pick the important stuff or whatever thing that catches our eye. In comparison, you have to be using video, and you have to use image, because they trigger the imagination and they capture our imagination, and they prompt us to engage. And that's what it's all about. It's all about engagement. If you have to spark the interest in your particular potential customer, and you have to get them to engage with your product or service, or with yourself. And how you're going to do this is, first of all, you have to, every post you do, irrespective of how good a writer you are, it's not always about being a fantastic writer, because you must know your audience. Most people online only read to 10th grade level, so you're better off to, you're not, I don't think you're best served writing in an academic style. You really have to just write the way you speak. You have to keep it really simple. And the thing is, also, people aren't going to be really bothered, to be quite honest with you, to read. That is why in this day and age, there is images, there is video, and we have to avail of these, and we have to use this. And it is definitely the way forward for creating the quality content. And you know yourself, with images, image produces a thousand, it conjures up a thousand words. So the thing is, what's the old saying? A picture speaks a thousand words. That's what I'm trying to say. And the thing is, therefore, if you get a good picture, it's going to really captivate the imagination, and it can prompt people. It's a good call to action. You can imagine, maybe if you're in a craft making business, and you have a picture of nice jewelry or a painting, or maybe you do clothes. Maybe you're a dressmaker, or you do woolen garments. I know in Ireland, knitting and arm jumpers and all this is a big thing, and you often heard of Irish wool is very famous, and there's arm jumpers. There's a lot of different uh, clothes associated with Irish wool. So the thing is, if you have a picture of this lovely scarf or jumper or whatever, or cardigan, whatever you want, whatever item or product you want to see, an image is going to capture the imagination much quicker than describing the garment. Same with jewelry or any crafts at all. Images are going to capture your audience a lot quicker. So the thing is, I suppose, therefore, it's crazy not to put an image in on your post. Now, the biggest thing is video. At the end of the day, look, you're watching me here on video. So there you go. You're engaging with me. You're listening to what I'm saying. Well, hopefully you are. You're listening to what I'm saying, and the thing is, you can see me. You can see what kind of a person I am. You can see, am I passionate about what I'm speaking about, and am I credible? And you really can make up your mind. So therefore, from my point of view, the video is building trust much quicker, because you can see, hold on, this person has gone out of their way to make a video to give me information, and not only information, it's about valuable information. Obviously, after this video, you will have all the key points you need about content marketing. First of all, we've gone through what it is. Now we're speaking about the advantages of producing quality content, and what mediums like images, video, your blog. You have to, so you're obviously going to go away with more information than when you came. And that's what it's all about. So video, I think it allows you to show the passion you have for your product as well, and your service. And the thing is, it also highlights your personality, and you're going to engage your potential customers a lot quicker. Not only that as well, is with video, obviously, I think 80% of the time people are only scanning material online. So you can imagine when you come to the search engine, and you get a particular post or something that matches your query or your search, and you click on it, and next thing there's a big load of text. You're going to say, no, not for me. In comparison, if you see a video, you're going to click on it and you're going to listen to it. Look, guys, at the end of the day, we can see how big YouTube has got. People are really into watching their videos, because it's much easier and it's much more entertaining, and it's just much more engaging, to be quite honest, because that's the way we all communicate now. It's through sound. Reading, people aren't going to spend their time reading. In comparison, if they pick a video, they click on it, and it really is a good call to action. Therefore, also, not only that, guys, you must remember, people are spending longer on your site when they're listening to your video. You can imagine my post that I'm putting up today with this video is about 600 words. You're going to read it in about 5 minutes, not even. What am I talking about? You'll have it read in about 3 minutes. In comparison, if you're going to watch this video, you might read a bit of my post, come on my video. My video could be anything between, usually my videos are around 10 minutes long, so that's 10 minutes. If you don't listen to all of it, you're still going to be on my site 5-6 minutes. So you can see, therefore, I'm becoming much more relevant in the eyes of the search engines. They're going to say, well, X amount have seen, they're spending time on this person's site. It must be relevant to the search, and also the user must be getting value from it. It must be informative. Also, there's other algorithms that they have out there to see our significance and our relevance to the site. But I'm just saying, just on video alone, people are time on site. Time on site is very important. Not only does video get you, draws you in, but it also keeps you, which is all about engagement. So therefore, look, I can't stress the importance, especially with content marketing. Content marketing is more and more is it. Look, it was always the most important thing, but now people are actually saying there is no, with the introduction of Panda and Penguin, there's no more ways of what's the word I'm looking for? I suppose it's conning the system, or trying to sneakily beat the system. You really have to put forth effort. And that's it, guys. And at the end of the day, if you're in business and you're talking about your business and your industry, you're going to have passion about it, and people are going to be interested. They're equally going to be interested in hearing what you have to say. Therefore, you have to answer their questions, and you have to provide relevant, quality material at all times. And that's what it boils down to. You have to put forth effort. You know, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, you can just do this, automated services, blah blah blah." But to be quite honest, it's a whole load of bull. To be quite honest, because the thing is, people that are coming to your products and services, and they're seeing how passionate, how interested you are, and what value you can give them, they're much more likely to come on board with you. You know what I mean? And people are no longer easily sold on smiles and teeth marketing. You know what I mean? The catchphrase and stuff. That's a thing of the past. We really are getting personal. You just have to look at the social platforms with their explosion. People now are becoming really more personable. They want to see the person presenting. They want to see the person, what they're speaking about. Do they feel they're credible? This is what it's all about. So at the end of the day, you have to really, I think video is there for the way of the future, and the statistics back it up. It's going to be, I think, 90% of all information consumption is going to be video in the next year or two. So that speaks for itself. Not only about video then, guys, when we have our content created, we have our video and our text down and our images ready to upload. We upload it, but then we have to share it. We really have to share our content across different platforms. So like, see, your YouTube, obviously your video is going to be there. Also put your video on Dailymotion, Metacast, Mefidia. Go to Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google Plus, of course. Google Plus, one of my favorites at the moment. I think Google Plus is fantastic. And the thing is, you must understand with Google Plus, when you post, it's going to the person's inbox. So it's a fantastic way of promoting your content. And therefore, you have to ensure that your content is quality, because you're coming directly in contact with these people. So definitely you have to start sharing your content, and also obviously have to engage. And what I mean by engage with your own content, by sharing it on all these different platforms. Also leave little comments, maybe just a little brief synopsis of what it is underneath the post, so people see, oh, so it's exactly about this. Oh yeah. So then therefore you're being a little bit more smarter, and it's good strategy for promoting your content. Now, I would say also engage with other people's content, because at the end of the day, you have to start creating this online presence, as I've been speaking about. And the thing is, you have to create a presence within the industry as well, guys. So therefore, you have to highlight. There's no harm in highlighting other people's content and commenting and engaging. Equally, it creates curiosity with people. With, say, for Google Plus, where you have all the communities, and you're in a community, and X writes this nice piece on, we'll say, social media, and you just put a little comment. I thought it was a fantastic piece, very informative. Keep up the good work, something like that. And you put your name. People are going to say, who's this guy? Who's this Colin McGill? Boom. Next thing, it's driving traffic to you, back into your profile, and then onto your website or your blog or whatever. So you can see how it works. So and then therefore, obviously, if you've done your work right in your blog, people see your product and service, and now they're engaging. But it all came from you reading other people's content. So look, guys, I'm not going to go on about it all day, but really you have to be mindful of the fact that content marketing really increases your online presence. And I suppose I will leave you on the note that content, keep in mind, is king. It takes a little bit of effort, and you have to get out of your comfort zone a little. You have to come in front of the camera and speak with people. But look, to be quite honest, I was intimidated at the start as well, coming in front of the camera, because obviously you can hear by my accent, I'm Irish, and it's a strong accent. And the thing is, people might find it hard to understand you, but I have found no such problem. I have found a lot of people have come back and commented and whatever, and I have had no problem. So the thing is, you have to really get over your initial insecurities or fears or whatever you want to call them, and just get out there and start producing the content at a high quality, and make sure you attach your video and images, guys. So that's it from me today, Colin McGill, and thank you very much for visiting colinmcgill.com, and I will see you on the next post. Goodbye and thank you.